Can engineers solve all the world's problems? Technological advancements have the power to transform our lives and drive progress in unprecedented ways. But in the world of engineering, technology, and innovation, we often see outcomes that, while groundbreaking, aren't always desirable for everyone.
The technology that we develop is not happening and existing in isolation, but it's always embedded in a broader social, political, environmental, economic context. It's actually very, very complex. So we have all those socio-technical controversies, for instance, Cambridge Analytica, nanotechnology, questions around AI and facial recognition that discriminates against genders, people of color.
This highlights a fundamental problem with expertise. When technical experts work in isolation, their solutions may lack broader societal context and fail to address diverse needs. One of the ways engineers can engage with society in a more inclusive and effective way is co-creation.
Co-creation aims to bring people into the picture that have previously not been integrated in technical development. Usually we have this idea that expertise is something that resides in the engineer, but with opening up this idea of expertise, we can actually see the people out there that we collaborate with, they also have a lot of expertise. They might, for instance, have expertise with living with an illness, or if we talk about accessible transportation, how do people experience that differently, right? Through co-creation, we actually create the space for people to raise their concerns, to see who has a stake in this, who might be potentially affected by a technology, and hopefully being a bit more inclusive with technology development.
One of the central goals of the BoostEuroTeQ project is to learn how EuroTeQ universities can effectively upscale co-creation teaching practices and develop strategies for institutionalizing them across the Alliance. Research within the project involved gathering data from teachers, students, and stakeholders to explore opportunities and challenges with co-creation practices at EuroTeQ universities. Based on these insights, a roadmap was outlined with 7 practical pathways for bringing social responsibility and inclusive technology development into engineering education.
Those 7 were really the ones that actually really make a difference to co-creation being acted out in reality. There are a lot of questions asked, for instance, how can we make the onboarding process more inclusive? Or how do we interact in a way that is beneficial for everyone? And how do we frame challenges so that the perspectives that are meant to be included actually can be included?
The 7 pathways are meant for teachers and course designers, pedagogical units, research and innovation managers, policymakers, and administrators, or anyone working on institutionalizing co-creation practices. Find out more about the roadmap for co-creation teaching and policy recommendations for enhancing co-creation in engineering education.